Let's do the weekly astrology for September 8th through 14th, 2024. For many, last week was rough. We seemed to be in a full tilt run and had few moments to stop and really think about what we were doing or why. This week starts out much the same, but by the end of the week, you might be singing, "Climb every mountain." We can't help but feel a bit odd. Life feels as if it is stranger than fiction, and all we want is a bit of relief. All the retrogrades really crimp our style, and we feel more burdened than bouncy. Never a good feeling when we are in the lovely sign of Virgo. We have a few astrological patterns that just can't seem but to get in the way. The Sun will oppose Saturn as it goes retrograde in Pisces on the 8th. Saturn, being an Earth planet, makes us feel as if we are slogging through a marsh hip deep in water and our boots are full of sludge. It makes for slow going. You may think that others are the problem. That is until you realize that you are soaking wet in mud and everything feels icky. The lesson is to not rush. Besides, it is pointless anyway. You cannot make it through the swamps of this moment quickly. Best to just keep going, pace your energy, and know that you will come out of it somewhat by the end of the week. I can do anything if I know how long it is going to take. Mercury goes back into Virgo on the 9th, and conversations seem to really matter more now. At least we have a drive to have the hard talks and from a place that wants to seek resolution rather than confrontation. Mercury is in Leo, and it will sextile to Mars in Gemini on the 11th. This is a good moment this week. We get a pep in our step and a smile on our face again. We feel as if we are finally coming out of the swamp and the ground underneath us is more stable. With the extra push of these planets, you could finally overcome the obstacles that have been in your way. The answers are more forthcoming, and it could even feel worth the wait. Then on the 12th, the Virgo Sun will square with Jupiter in Gemini, and we are ready to do things that really support who we are becoming. A little indulgence never hurt anyone. The warmth of these two elements brushing against each other is a lovely wild spark that changes the game completely. Just remember, there can be too much of a good thing. If you are not careful, your play could make you struggle the next day with a hangover. We seem to need to redefine our boundaries with those we love. We may feel as if our sanity is at stake. We are confused by the past week of disappointments, but we finally feel more hopeful. On September 14th, the moon will move into Aquarius, and that will give us the emotional incentive to get through the rest of the week. While things feel complicated, we know we need to get on top of those things that are still on that list. We need to get through that list so that we can pursue our passions in new ways. We seek happiness and feel that life is short, so we need to clear things out so we can finally get our own mind out of the way so we can have more fun. Thanks, everyone.